Good day. This is DK Bold with another Bold Business Report and your today's Wall Street Journal Brief. On the front page today, we've got a disaster, unfortunately, and our prayers go out to these folks. Two disasters, one in China, and it is a mine where, and the good news is, they pulled out 115 of the miners that had been in there for more than a week. And wow, that's amazing given the fact that China is the world leader in mining disasters and mining fatalities. And then on the other front, right here in our own backyard in West Virginia, an explosion at the Massey Energy mine kills 7 there, and there is still some hope of some survivors, but as of right now, that's all the news that made the front page. Just so you know, Massey Energy is based in Richmond, Virginia. Moving on, in the Fujitsu, their boardroom drama, Kuniaki Nozoe is basically being forced out after making broad changes. Now, Fujitsu says that this is because of, first they say it's because of illness, then they changed their story, and now it is because of Nozoe's inappropriate ties to a disreputable firm. Now, Nozoe has come on board on the Wall Street Journal and interviewed, and he's basically saying that it was for impolitic drive, his impolitic drive to overhaul Fujitsu, or basically his expedient and less than desirable changes that he was doing to try and keep Fujitsu profitable. We'll see how that one plays out. Moving on to the marketplace section. Not a surprise here. Toyota faces a $16.4 million fine from the U.S. Our Transportation Secretary, Ray Lahood, says the U.S. is seeking the maximum fine against Toyota. Basically, he says that this was done, that Toyota did this knowingly and kept information away from U.S. dealers for several months before, even though they knew about this issue with the accelerator pedal. Now, Toyota has 2 weeks to contest this, and again, it will be interesting to see how this ultimately plays out. Also in marketplace, the UPS, the good old Brown, what's Brown done for you? UPS is thinking outside the box on driver training. Now, what they're trying to do is to fix a 30% failure rate for their new drivers. To do that, given the fact that these are all 20-something drivers that tend to go on board here, they're using high-tech simulations to help them become better, to plan better, and to be able to be more efficient. Now, so far, first words out, this is actually helping and it's improving their drivers. So next time you get a package, you'll notice that driver very efficiently. Anyway, moving on to our last section, money and investing. Traders beat Wall Street CEOs in pay. Well, what does that mean? Well, in 2009, the CEOs, and we've talked about this in earlier briefings, CEOs took pay cuts. Well, however, their traders did not, and they earned whopping amounts of money. Now, what's interesting is in some cases that was frowned upon and discouraged, and there are some traders that are actually leaving for the greener grasses in the hedge funds. However, others are being offered large packages to stay, anywhere from $5 to $10 million. Gosh, I'd like to have one of those packages. How about you? And then also, how odds of success got longer for Morgan Stanley's casino. Well, hope you're not in New Jersey and having to pay potentially extra taxes because of big losses, and a public opposition has left the only option for this big casino in Atlantic City is to fold them. Now, this was a proposed project of $2.6 billion that has literally completely failed. Now, the investment bank is trying to move it, basically sell it, and unfortunately, or fortunately in some cases, tax incentives and also threats from the casino union have hampered the project and hampered the process of getting this sold. So, once again, what an interesting day in the Wall Street Journal. I appreciate your feedback, and definitely please leave it. It is right here below. Please feel free to type something up and let me know what you think of this. And then also, as always, I encourage you to find your passions. Check out my website and find out how you too can sit at home and have a business and do it anywhere, anytime you like. Again, I hope all is well. Take care, and this is DK Bold with another bold business report.